Did you know that every year the culinary classes here at FVHS have an annual chili cook-off? Teams of students are given creative freedom to create their own chili and are required to follow directions to make a traditional cornbread. The finished dishes are served to a panel of judges made up of teachers, and from there, a winning team is decided. Here's Ms. Randa with more information about what goes on during and in preparation for the annual chili cook-off.
I'm Mrs. Reyna. I teach Culinary 1, Child Development, and Advanced Culinary Arts. Our chili cook-off that we've been doing in Culinary 1 for a long time, over 30 years, started out for a final, and sometimes we use it as a practical final as well. It's a culmination of kind of all the first skills we learned the first semester of our class. And so it's our first chance to have a competition, and a lot of cooking involves competition. It's kind of a cultural thing, I guess. But so it's our first major competition that we have in culinary arts as well. So the things we're looking for, our rating sheet has flavor, texture, and appearance on them is what we're looking for. And it's pretty subjective. Everybody's got their own ways they like it. So one chili could get rated as a 5, which is our highest rating. Another, the same chili could also get rated as a 2 in terms of the subjectiveness, but those are the things we're looking for. Do most chilies taste the same? No. I've had chilies over the years. I've tasted a lot of different chilies. I've had chilies with like Asian flavor backgrounds. I've had chilies like tropical backgrounds, really traditional, really smoky. So there's a lot of ways you can do that. Vegetarian, like beef versus chicken. So there's a lot of different ways, and so they end up a lot of times tasting really differently, especially just the way you can spice it. And we've had some that are just total disasters, and they just present it anyway and see how it goes, but it definitely does happen. This year we had a group who had to do a redo the day before, and they were able to squeeze it in and get it taken care of. Overall, I was really proud of how they came out this year for this class, as well as for Mrs. Hernandez's class also that compete. I think we were fairly successful. Overall, I don't think we had any chilies that was really like, oh, that did not taste good, for the most part. Also, we had some really good creativity. We had some students taking some risk, which is always, when you compete, a big deal, but a lot of times reward also happens with that too.